Why do everybody want to destroy Israel? Israel have always been in conflict in the Middle East, but in every conflict concerning the Middle East, there is one country that have always been in the headline: Iraq. This pipeline you are seeing is not ordinary pipeline. It was built by Israel and Iraq to use and transport oil to Europe. These two countries have always been in good time. When Israel got independent, Iraq was the first country to acknowledge Israel as a state. But how did things get sour that these two countries that were in good relationship now turn enemy? To understand this, we need to go back in history. The Islamic Revolution.
1709.
This is the man they call the father of the revolution.
The Islamic Revolution was the overthrowing of the Pahlavi dynasty. The Pahlavi dynasty was a monarchy system of government that was ruling Iraq. They ruled Iraq in a form of kingship. During the Islamic Revolution, they overthrew this monarchy system of government. Some of them believe that the Pahlavi dynasty was promoting Western culture. It was promoting more of westernization in Iraq and kind of disrespecting Iraq law and culture. After the Islamic Revolution, the Islamic leaders believed that the Islamic Revolution should be spread throughout the world, including the Middle East. Because Israel is not an Islamic state. And secondly, all successive Israel leaders have been friends with Shia. And what is this Shia? Shia is related to the Pahlavi dynasty. And thirdly, they believe that Israel is a close ally. Not just they believe, Israel is a close ally to the United States. So this conflict in this region is more than the Jewish and the Muslim state.
این غده سرطانی از هنگام آغاز مرحله‌ای رشد کرده.
He pledged, quote, "There will be no Israel in 25 years."
In 2017, this clock was unveiled in this square, counting down to 2040, which Israeli supreme leader predicted that there will be no more Israel state, which will be the doom of Israel by 2040. That is counting down to 2040, there will be no more Israel. They gave Israel like before 25 years, there will be no more Israel state. This square you see is always full of protesters. This square where this clock is being mounted is called the Palestinian Square, where a lot of protesters come to protest against different things. After the Islamic Revolution, Iran has always shown love to the Palestinians. The Palestinians are always in conflict with Israel. 7th October 2023, the Palestinians launched a deadly attack on Israel. This militant group is called Hamas, and Israelis believe that Iran has been supporting this militant group by supporting them with weapons and other missiles. Some of this militant group, which is supported by Iran, is considered a terrorist by the US and the UN, including Israel. Let's look at some of this slogan by this militant group. Behind this red place, it says, "Death to America, death to Israel, curse to the Jews." The hatred they have for Israel is hand in hand with the one they have for the United States. This has put Iran in front conflict with Israel, but one thing you should understand, after the Iraq-Iran war, Iran has tried its possible best not to have a direct conflict on its soil, because after the Iraq war, it took a long time for Iran to recover from this conflict, because the damages caused by the Iraq-Iran war, they have tried not to have a direct conflict on their own soil. This has made them to improve on their military strategy, their missile program, so they will not get a direct conflict. It should not be what happened in history, because since 1988, they have not had any direct conflict on their own soil or their border. We have talked much about Iran, how Iran has been attacking Israel, but let's talk about Israel, what Israel has been doing. Have they been defending themselves or what? Let's look at these two regions, Sudan and Syria. Sudan in 2009, Syria in 2013. Israel is believed to be responsible for the air strike and more in Syria. Why is Israel bombing these regions? They are targeting weapon facilities. They believe that this place they are bombing now, they are preventing this weapon from reaching this militant group like Hamas in the Palestinian region. Iran is running a nuclear weapon program. They say that this nuclear program is to improve on their energy. But you should understand, Israel doesn't believe Iran, neither does the US or the UN or other European countries. They believe that Iran is secretly producing nuclear weapon. The question you may ask yourself, why do Iran need a nuclear weapon? Because other countries have nuclear weapons like such as China, the US, the UK, like some of these world powers. They need this nuclear weapon so that they can put themselves as one of the biggest power in the Middle East. Israelis see this nuclear weapon program as a threat to their existence. But a lot of people believe that Israel that is saying that Iran wants to produce a nuclear weapon. Other people believe that Israel has nuclear weapon, but Israel has come to deny that they don't have any nuclear weapon program or any nuclear weapon existing. Some nuclear facilities in Iran is under attack, and Iran believe that Israel is responsible, including assassination of their top scientists, such as the father of their nuclear program in 2020 was assassinated. There's one other big player in the Middle East, Azerbaijan. Do you remember that oil pipeline I told you about? Iranian oil is not passing there anymore, neither do Israeli oil. Now, Israel has a close relationship with Azerbaijan, which share borders with Iraq. Israel has turned to Azerbaijan for oil. They are not just good in oil business. Azerbaijan support them both in militarily and oil-wise. And the major problem why Iraq is concerned about this Israeli-Azerbaijan relationship. Azerbaijan share a border close to them, and Israel can be there and do a long strike on Iran. The big question everybody asks is, why does Israel has large military power? Israel have a powerful friend, which is the United States. We support them financially, even with military. The big question is that will Iran enter this conflict directly with Israel? Okay, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, because some of these videos take a lot of time for us to draft, to do research and edit. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button. See you in our next video.